I've been in crypto since 2012. I've watched the hype cycles come and go, Bitcoin manias, NFT bubbles, DeFi summers, and crashes that left portfolios, mine included, in flames. But through it all, one thing has steadily grown in importance. It's not speculation, it's not gambling, it's not memes, but utility. And that utility is stablecoins. Today, I'm going to break down in plain English. No hype, no chasing yield, just stablecoins, what they actually are, how they work, and why they're going to change the financial system more than Bitcoin ever will. I've been in crypto since 2012. I've made millions and I've lost millions. Now I focus on just one thing: stable, high-yield returns with minimal risk. No hype, just smart, capital-preserving strategies that beat the market week after week. I'm the stable lad. Let's get into it. What is a stablecoin? A stablecoin is just a digital dollar. You trade one real US dollar for one digital token, and that token is designed to stay worth exactly $1. It's not trying to go to the moon, it's just trying to stay at $1. That's the entire point. And stablecoins can move just like email does, instantly, globally, 24/7, and without the need for permission from a bank. So what makes it work? What is behind each stablecoin? Well, there is a reserve, generally cash and US Treasuries, also other assets, held by a trusted issuer, so that when you want to cash out, you can redeem your token one for one and you get your dollar back. How are they built? So let's talk about structure. There are three main types of stablecoins. The first, fiat-backed. These are things like USDC or PayPal's PYUSD. These are generally fully backed by dollars and short-term treasuries held in bank accounts. Think of it kind of like a tokenized savings account without the savings. Second kind are crypto-backed. These are like DAI, for example, DAI. These are over-collateralized with other cryptocurrencies, such as USDC, USDT, and other stable coins, also things like ETH. It's more decentralized and a bit more complex. The third type are algorithmic ones, which frankly mostly have failed. Terra was the biggest implosion. I generally don't touch them. USDC, for example, is issued by a US company called Circle. They're publicly traded, their reserves are held by BlackRock, they are audited monthly by Deloitte, and they are published constantly in the public for everyone to see. It's about as transparent as you can get in this space. Why do stablecoins matter? Stablecoins actually solve real problems. If you've ever sent a wire transfer that took 3 days or gotten hit with a $35 fee just to move your own money around, you kind of know the pain. Stablecoins remove all that friction. They let you send $1 or $10,000 anywhere around the world in seconds. No middlemen, no weekends, no excuses. They also let people in unstable economies access dollars. So in Argentina, Venezuela, Nigeria, for example, people are using stablecoins because their local currencies are collapsing. And these stablecoins are programmable, which means you can write smart contracts to pay your freelancers instantly, or you can build tools to split rent between roommates. The possibilities are essentially endless. In 2025, stablecoin transfer volume hit $27.6 trillion. That is more than Visa and MasterCard combined. This is not a fringe technology. This is the plumbing of the digital future. So who's using them? PayPal just launched its own stablecoin, PYUSD. Shopify and Stripe now let merchants accept USDC. MasterCard is working with Fiserv to integrate stablecoins into its payment network and has just announced an integration with the leading exchanges like Coinbase. JP Morgan is launching JPMD, a deposit token for institutional clients on Coinbase's Base blockchain. Why? Because it's cheaper, it's faster, and it's programmable. And here is the kicker, the best part about it all. The US government is completely warming up to it. Why? Because stablecoin issuers hold over $120 billion in US treasuries. That makes them one of the top 20 holders in the world. Every time someone uses a stablecoin, that issuer has to buy US debt. That's good for the dollar, it's good for the politician, and both sides of the aisle get that. So what's next? Let's talk about the future. We're about to see programmable money at scale. So imagine a couple of examples. Imagine your insurance company bills you by the mile. Your car tracks you when you're actually in there using it, and it sends payment automatically, so you're not actually paying insurance while the car sits in the garage. You can stream music and pay artists in real time, literally down to the second as you're streaming it. You can travel abroad, pay in a local currency, and then settle in stablecoins instantly. No forex fees and no friction. This is not sci-fi. These rails are being built now. And as the US crafts new laws around stablecoins, like the Genius Act that just passed in the Senate, we're going to see even more growth because there's also going to be more trust and more rules and therefore more stability. So what's the takeaway? Here's what I want you to know. Stablecoins are not about hype. They are about function. They make money move faster, smarter, and more fair. And while the rest of the world is just starting to catch on, now is the perfect time to begin to understand what they are before they become as common as credit cards. So, if you want to learn more, stick with me. I'll keep it honest, clear, grounded in reality, no hype, just how it works. On this channel, we'll also talk about how to invest with stablecoins, how to buy them, how to hold them securely and safely, and what else you can do with them. I'm the Stable Lad, and if you like today's video, please hit that subscribe button. Every week I break down what's happening in the world of stablecoins and why it matters, clearly, calmly, and without the hype. This channel is for educational purposes. It is not meant to be financial advice, so always do your own research and manage your risk wisely.